unfancied, unfashionable, but undaunted, poised to challenge Nottingham Forest for automatic promotion. But then what an anticlimax. They were held to a 0-0 draw, and the dream has faded. Mick Walker, the Notts County manager, says a top 2 place is now really unrealistic. But if Forest lose at Millwall on Sunday, and perish the thought, of course, then the chase could be back on. Anyway, now the goals from last night's goalless draw. Or rather, the lack of them, like old King Canute trying to hold back the tide. Tranmere were always on a bit of a sticky wicket, and yet somehow they kept the waters at bay. In ghastly green, Tranmere's defence was like the last sandcastle waiting to be washed away. Only the waves, or in this case Andy Legg, did not have the strength. Bring back Morse to solve the mystery of how he missed that one. And when John Morrissey was sent off for throwing an elbow just before half-time, you thought Notts, rampant already, would bag a hatful after the interval. It was not to be. In fact, Tranmere should have had a penalty if Notts had put a flashing neon light up saying, "Blow your whistle now, referee." No one could have complained, but the referee said no. We breathed a sigh of relief and then caught our breath again. This time, Notts would surely take the lead. Was there a rush of blood, though, to Sean Murphy's head? He might be Australian, but that's hardly an excuse. And the referee took no pity. He said that this was a penalty. Poor Murphy, poor Notts. We willed Steve Cherry to do the decent thing, and he did. He seemed to enlarge like some gargantuan Mr. Blobby, fill the air, soar like an eagle, and return to earth as the Caped Crusader. He saved it. Steve Cherry was the hero. Tranmere the villains, but Notts County the frustrated ones. And Gary Lund, carried off last night, has bad bruising around his knee. It looked worse, I must say, but he could be all right for the weekend, which is good news. Across the Trent, Forest defender Colin Cooper is